In its quest to provide an open forum for discussion of controversial issues, this station allows hosts and their guests to express themselves without any significant censorship. You are advised that any view expressed by the host or their guest are not necessarily the views of the owners or management of TogiNet Radio, Togi Entertainment, or the Owners Group, Inc.
It's time for Motherhood Talk Radio, the most powerful voice in women's issues today, with Sandra Beck and Christy Holly. Ladies, Motherhood Talk Radio is here to give you a powerful platform by giving you interesting, inspiring, and influential information as you navigate everything from childcare to corporate formation. Motherhood Talk Radio has interviews with best-selling authors, gurus of happiness, and women of interest who every single day make our world a better place for our families. Motherhood Talk Radio, powered by Motherhood Incorporated, is on the air now. Moms, this really is your show. Motherhood Talk Radio. And now, here are your hosts, Sandra Beck and Christy Holly.
Hey, mamas, this is Sandra Beck, and I am here without Christy Holly, who did not have anyone to pick up her kids from school today. We all know how that is when you've exhausted your network of people who can help you, so she will join us later in the show. In the meantime, we welcome Rick Swanson, a.k.a. Stupid Diet Guy, and today we're going to talk about the 17-day diet. What do you think, Rick?
17 days. I mean, the title sounds enticing and simple enough, but also I'm feeling a little skeptical. Ever positive cynic.
I think it was on Oprah or Dr. Phil, so it's been sanctioned by the highest powers in...
Dr. Phil's a high power?
Well, you know, you get your stuff on there and it will sell.
Well, I guess, yeah. Whether
it's good or not. Oh, I got to tell you, I'm looking at another diet. I don't know. I'm not feeling motivated.
Isn't this Christy's idea?
It is. It's Christy's idea. She bought the book. She went online. It's written by Dr. Mike Moreno, and it's a lot of reading. I got to be honest. If I'm going to be on a diet, do I have to read too?
And she's not even here. I mean, do I have a right to be pissed?
Yeah, sure. Why not? She's not here. How would she know?
Just go on the diet. Just go on the diet. Hey, I'm not going to show up, Great.
So to be fair, when she dropped off the book today, she did not sit down and eat the fajitas with us.
That was actually a healthy meal, though.
Well, not when you had the sour cream.
I didn't have sour cream.
I had sour cream.
I did the avocado.
Yeah, the rock-hard avocados.
Hey, yeah.
Well, but I think, when I look at these things, I mean, each of these diets, and you should know this, a Stupid Diet Guy, everything has a gimmick. Like the zone, and I did the grapefruit diet one time, and it worked.
The grapefruit diet?
Yeah, just grapefruit and plain unflavored yogurt.
So I couldn't do that. I'd be too hungry. Like, I'd have to just, basically sit in the chair and not do anything all day. Because if you do any exercise, you'll feel sick.
Well, yeah, but you lost weight.
Is too low.
Either that or, go to the hospital and walk around the flu ward until you pick up something, because then you would feel sick and wouldn't eat.
Weren't there those fad diets, though, like some of the stars in Hollywood were doing, when they intentionally eat, meat to get a tapeworm? Have you heard about that?
Yeah, or even, you can get, a tapeworm in a capsule now, I think. But I think you have to go to South America to get it.
In a capsule?
Yeah, you swallow it, and then it gives you the tapeworm, and...
Ew.
But there's all sorts of horrifying things women do to be thin. I know one of the best ones that I do is I put on my pants that are too small, because then they're uncomfortable, and then I don't want to eat because I'm squashed into my pants.
I think that's a better alternative to a tapeworm.
Yeah, a tapeworm is kind of gross. It is kind of gross.
Yeah.
So you want to teach us about this 17-day diet review that you are skeptical about, and we can say this until Christy gets here, and then we'll be really excited about the 17-day diet.
Well, you can be. I'm still not feeling happy about it. I don't even have the book, though.
Well, I have the book. You have the notes. And I'll tell you, there's one good thing in the book that I found so far, speed reading it before the show, is that he gives us 6 reasons not to freak out about being fat. And,
Starting to like it.
Yeah, I was like, I like this guy. He's like, 6 ways, the extra padding we carry around can tip the scales in your favor. Number 1 is that he says you have stronger bones.
Really, from being fatter?
Yeah, because, when you lift weights, you do weight-bearing exercises, stresses out and strengthens your bones. Well, if you're fat, it's like slapping, weights to your body and walking around. If you have, let's say you have 30 pounds of fat on your stomach, that's like taking one of those giant wheels, that you have at the gym.
Oh, yeah?
And, strapping it to your stomach with silver tape and walking around.
Okay, but so it gives you stronger bones, but isn't it straining your heart and then your joints and then...
Well, we're not into the downsides of being fat. We're talking about the benefits of being fat, and that's stronger bones.
Gotcha.
Now, this is a good one. Women who have large thighs have a lower risk of heart disease and early death. And those with stick-thin legs face the greatest chance of developing heart disease. Well, they should get something for having skinny legs.
I don't like the girls with skinny legs, so there.
Okay, well, you know what? You will have some nice, healthy fat accumulated around the thighs and hips, and you'll know that your girl has a lower risk of diabetes and a healthier heart than a skinny one.
Amen.
Amen. Okay, let's see. Oh, how about this one? You can have glowing skin and better hair, because a gaunt face can definitely add years. Like, look at my gaunt face today after this week. And carrying a few extra pounds can fill out those significant wrinkles that scream out aging. So basically, you've got fat jammed under your skin and less wrinkles.
I can see that. I mean, you see some of the real extreme dieting people, or you see some of the movie stars that are like rail thin, and they get that very like emaciated, jutting out jaw, and it does make you look like sick and old. We saw that with Leanne Rimes, like when she lost all that weight to marry Eddie, whatever his name is, and the other one who was with the hot guy, and she was old, and she lost all this weight, and she looks like someone sucked the fat out of her head. But we won't name her because that's not nice. Let's see. Oh, you get bigger boobs. That'd be good for you, Rick. No, if the girls are getting them, I don't personally want bigger boobs. I don't need them bigger.
But then you could have man boobs or moobs.
No, that's okay. I'll pass. I'll leave that to one of our friends who shall remain nameless.
Oh, okay.
You know who it is, but anyway.
I do. Yeah, but thank me and call me happy. Increased fertility is another good reason to be fat. And fat people can have a higher metabolism than skinny people, which I don't understand, because if you're fat and your metabolism is better than skinny people, then you would end up being skinny because your metabolism's so fat.
But no, because I would think it's your fat because you're eating too damn much. So your body's always working to break down the food. However, because you're storing more than you're burning, you still end up being fat. I mean, that's how I see it, but I could be wrong.
Well, I would think, I guess you have to eat a lot more food, because if you have a faster metabolism because you're heavy, you should be able to eat more food. But I guess you have to eat exponentially more food, like stuff yourself on a regular basis to maintain really fat.
Yeah, compare me to my brothers. I've always eaten and still do eat a lot more than they do. But my metabolism is always going. So for me to put on weight, that means I am eating a lot and not exercising as much as I should. But if I exercise, I'll still keep the weight off.
What if you just ate donuts?
Just donuts?
Yeah, just donuts.
I'll get fat. It's not without doing anything, and that's what I think are like empty calories. It's just sugar and like starch.
I know, but it's yummy, good-tasting sugar and starch.
I always feel that's like the one food, when I eat a donut, I just feel like a fat ass. It's just like, you just feel, like every time I eat it, I'm like, why did I eat that? I feel terrible. You know?
But if they're Krispy Kremes?
Yeah,
they're like air. You got to admit, when you put a Krispy Kreme in the microwave and you zap it for like 15 seconds, like it says, and it comes out all warm and sugary and doughy, you can't tell me that's not just like a little slice of heaven.
I know you can think this is weird. I really don't like hot desserts. Like, I don't like hot donuts, hot pie. I like it cold.
What about hot girls?
Of course. Cold girls. You just slip that in there. Yeah.
I did. So I want to ask you, Rick, are you ready to be a total hottie according to this guy, Dr. Mike Moreno?
It says that in the book. That's one of the guarantees.
Yep.
In 17 days, I'll go from me to being super hot.
Yep. So when you think about starting the 17-day diet, do you feel excited?
No.
Do you feel that weight loss and fitness are very important?
Yeah. I mean, I think fitness to me is more important than weight loss, though, because everybody's going to be at a healthy weight, and it's going to differ from person to person. You know, depending on your body type, your bone structure. You know, I've always been quote unquote heavier than a lot of people my age, but I have very heavy bones too. So, you know, for me to be
how do you know you have heavy bones? Have you taken your skin and fat off and just weighed your bones?
Of course. No.
I mean, how do we know? How do we know we have heavy bones?
No, when I went to the doctors, when you get your BMI tested, and then they do X-rays, and then they also do when they actually do the fat pinching, and they actually measure your fat content.
Okay.
That's how they determine that. You know.
Oh, okay.
So what percentage of your body weight is fat, is organs, or is coming from your skeletal structure? That all plays into it.
Oh, because I was thinking maybe you're radioactive and you have plutonium in your bones, and that's the heaviest metal on Earth, and that's how you knew you were freakishly heavy in the bone area.
No, that would be a good explanation, though. Yeah.
Okay, well, just checking. Do you want to look better and feel sexier?
Yes. Do you?
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
But do you want to eat a diet of clean eating, devoid of sugar, no processed foods, no fried foods, or any other unhealthy foods?
Oh, you lost me after the first one. I don't even think I could go past the sugar.
Well, this is what's weird. I was looking through the diet, and he says, don't even eat fruit after 2 p.m. I thought you could eat fruit, in vegetables, whenever.
Well, I don't know, but I'm going to take us to commercial break. My name is Sandra Beck. I'm the host of Motherhood Talk Radio, along with Rick Swanson today. Christy Hawley will be joining us. We're talking about the 17-day diet today. You can check us out on motherhoodtalkradio.com. You can pick us up on iTunes. You can also find us on TogiNet. And when we get back from the break, we're going to cover the riveting topic of why we should not eat fruit after 2 p.m.
Mom, here's your show, Motherhood Talk Radio, giving you interesting, inspiring, and influential information as you navigate everything from childcare to corporate formation. This is Motherhood Talk Radio, and we'll be right back after these. Girlfriended is on TogiNet, Thursdays at 10 a.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Central, with your hosts Patty Wyatt and Lisa Jernigan. This show is your chance to share, learn, laugh, and connect with other women. The Girlfriended principle was born out of loss.
Lisa had recently had her mother pass away from cancer, and my mom was murdered. A man just walking into a room and started a 23-second shooting spree.
I think one of the things we both realized going through those tragedies that you can be extremely okay and be extremely sad.
Check out girlfriended.com and then be a part of Girlfriended, the radio show. Thursdays at 10 a.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Central.
Your boyfriend or your husband or whatever, they don't totally understand that emotional side to them like another woman does. And I think that's so important just to have somebody that you go, she gets me.
Check out the website, girlfriended.com. Don't miss Girlfriended with Patty Wyatt and Lisa Jernigan. Thursdays at 10 a.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Central on TogiNet.com. Come be a part of Pat Sloan's Creative Talk Radio. Her goal is to inspire you to be creative every day. Pat Sloan's Creative Talk Radio, Monday afternoons at 4, 3 Central on TogiNet.com. Pat lives and breathes being creative through her quilt design business, but her creativity and interests have no bounds. On her show, she'll be introducing us to guests through interviews and talks that have a creative life. We'll learn more about what goes on in the world of quilting. And since Pat, like many of us, is creative in many ways, she'll also introduce us to creative people in other crafts like knitting, crochet, paper arts, and lots more. Pat is also an author, a lecturer, designer, and cheerleader of many. She's tried her hand at making almost everything you can think of and does many crafts to keep her inspired to create. Check out her website, patsloan.com. What makes Pat most happy is to inspire others to be creative every day. So join us for Pat Sloan's Creative Talk Radio, Monday afternoons at 4, 3 Central on TogiNet.com. Welcome back to Motherhood Talk Radio, the most powerful voice in women's issues. For more information, check out the website, motherhoodtalkradio.com. Now, let's get back to the show with your hosts, Sandra Back and Christy Holly.
Hey, mamas. This is Sandra Beck, and I'm here with Rick Swanson, and we are welcoming to the show Christy Holly, who missed the first opening segment. Yay! What did I
you
miss?
should have heard the depression levels, Christy.
No, yeah. I'm sure.
We were trying to drum up all this enthusiasm for this freaking diet, but
oh, no.
Not feeling it.
Not feeling it. I need a recap.
No, really, the only thing we talked about that the doctor put in here was I was really happy there were 6 pros or whatever for being fat. And then I asked Rick if he was ready to be a total hottie.
And are you ready to be or not?
Oh, me?
Is your name Rick?
Yeah, oh, yeah. No, I put the phone away from my head for a second.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry. Sure, why not? Wait, are you saying I'm not now?
No, I didn't.
Rude?
Sandra was asking the question.
Rude?
I just asking you to answer.
Uh-huh.
Asked and answered.
Sure.
Yes.
I see.
Oh, we'll just satisfy as everybody's curiosity. Rick is hot. We will move forward from there. Christy,
right.
What do you think?
Yeah, he's all right. Okay.
Rick is going to teach us, as stupid diet guy, some of the key points of the 17-day diet. Now, was it on? Did you see it on Dr. Phil or Oprah?
Dr. Phil and the doctor's show.
Oh.
So that's why I feel confident in trying it, because I feel like they are, they're the doctors, they are doctors.
They are doctors.
And Dr. Phil, really, I think he studies his material.
Okay, so don't listen to the opening section when we bag on the 17-day diet, but go ahead. Okay, Rick, you have the floor.
Okay, I got it. I basically got the diet breakdown from WebMD, and found an expert review by Kathleen M. Zellman, and she has, after her name, MPH RD, LD, which I don't remember what all that is. But he says something about being a dietitian.
Yeah, I'm like major, fatty, real dork, loser, and dumb. Okay.
Fatty would be, though.
Or it could be an MPH, a registered dietitian, and a licensed dietitian. You never know.
There you go. Maybe. Well, anyway, she breaks the diet down into the 4 cycles. In cycle 1, it's called the accelerate stage, and it strips your diet down to the bare bones of approximately 1,200 calories per day. And it promises a weight loss.
4 Snickers bars instead? That would be 1,200 calories. I could have one for breakfast.
I think you should read the book, because it talks about what foods you eat and how it's digested in your body and how your body uses it.
Right,
but
how it breaks down sugar into energy, right. That's an empty sugar.
But there's peanuts.
Protein, you're right.
Chrissy's like, well, maybe that works. You could do the Snicker and Butterfinger diet.
Sounds like a plan to me.
These. Nobody's written a diet that people really want to do. That's my problem.
Because they're waiting for a stupid diet guy to do it.
Like, let's write the Domino's pizza, the Budweiser, and freaking, I don't know, Butterfinger and Snicker diet. Then people sign up.
But that's not a diet. That's an American lifestyle.
Oh, yeah. And then
how to be fat or what? How to be fat in 17 days?
Right. How to fill out your T-shirt in 17 days.
How to be fat and happy in 17 days. Now, that's a freaking diet I would do. Anyway, so you're supposed to accelerate, and when you strip it down to this minimal calorie intake, it promises a weight loss of 10 to 15 pounds, most of which is water weight. And if it's water weight, why don't I just sweat in the sauna and drink water and cleanse my system that way? And I'll do that in a day instead of a week. What do you guys think?
No, there's a section in there on water weight.
Oh no, she's taking.
Well, this is what Dr. Moreno claims this is doing. This phase cleanses, hydrates, removes unhealthy carbs, improves unhealthy eating habits, and stimulates fat metabolism. End quote.
How do you remove unhealthy carbs from your body? Once you eat your carbs, don't they convert into complex sugars and
that's what Kathleen in this article.
You throw them up.
So she takes issue with some of the things he claims, like getting rid of unhealthy things, like the carbs. He uses a lot of these little buzz phrases, like they sound really awesome, but what exactly is that? Like he uses another one, metabolism confusion, and she's saying there's really no such a thing. It's really more of you're losing weight because you're cutting calories. You're not confusing your metabolism or tricking it into thinking, oh, I should burn more. Does the metabolism have a brain? Huh?
Does the metabolism have a brain? Does it have its own thought center?
I'm not a doctor.
Oh,
well, is she a doctor? Because we don't know what those letters mean behind her name. It could be anything.
Well, you can look it up.
Well, I will. I wish I would have known.
She's a dietitian. That's what she claims to be.
Right, registered dietitian and something else.
So she's not technically a doctor, but...
Well, there you go.
But see, a medical doctor isn't technically, in my opinion, somebody who really is the expert on what to eat and diets. They're more of your overall general health, your cholesterol.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of doctors who are fat and a lot of nurses who are fat.
That's true.
I think they'd be all healthy.
That's true. They aren't healthy because they don't sleep. That's why they're fat, because they don't sleep, and you need to sleep in order to lose weight.
Is this a sleeping diet? Because I would be very happy with the
part
sleeping
of it.
diet.
But then there is something I've read that they're saying if you don't get 8 to 9 hours of sleep a night, you can actually lose less weight than you would if you did get the proper sleep.
Because you're dead the next morning and walking around and laying on the couch going I'm so tired. I can't get to the gym. So that doesn't seem to be. But I'm sure there's something metabolically speaking.
You're right.
That
I think it slows it down. That's I think that's the whatchamacallit.
This is the diet show of unanswered questions.
I know this is not helping me. Okay, cycle 2. After we just accelerated it, now you can activate. And the food plan is alternated with a slightly higher calorie activate plan. He says the zigzag between cycles keeps the metabolism guessing, prevents boredom, and continues to stimulate fat burning to yield about a 5 to 6 pound weight loss. Okay, so I went from losing 10 to 15 pounds a week in the cycle 1.
Not a week, in a month.
Total? A month, okay.
Yeah.
And then I went to 5 or 6 pounds of loss. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, because you're adding more food in. It's if you look at it, at 1,200 calories a day, most people are going to lose weight at 1,200 calories a day, because I think that's the minimum of what you're supposed to eat.
Right, but my thinking was, won't your body go into starvation mode, and just hang on to those calories more?
Mine would.
But here's another thing. What if you're actually trying to exercise, and like you say you're doing, you go run on the treadmill for an hour? I mean, that's going to burn a significant amount of calories and speed up your metabolism, and then make you really hungry. And if you're not eating, then what happens? Does it eat?
Well, you can eat
muscles.
You can. There's unlimited amounts of food on here that you can eat. You're not
protein,
starving.
I know, but it's salmon and it's tuna. I mean, how much tuna can you eat?
Well, you guys are acting like you're going to starve, and I think that you can exercise if if you're not satisfied that 5 or 6 pound weight loss. Then you're gonna, when you exercise, you are going to lose more weight. Don't you agree, Rick? Stupid diet guy?
Yeah, I guess, but
this is without excessive exercise.
Right. Well, exactly. He says exercise at least 17 minutes a day during the first 2 cycles, primarily walking.
Well, this is for people
calories.
that are not exercising, so that 17 minutes is a big deal. And then if you read and I think it's the 3rd or the 4th cycle,
right.
it tells you to increase your exercise time.
Okay, well, in cycle 3, called the achieve phase. It's the stabilization period that allows healthier foods with a slower rate of weight loss of about 2 to 3 pounds.
Now, is that 2 to 3 pounds a month or 2 to 3 pounds a week?
It doesn't say. It just says 2 or 3 pounds.
I'm going to buzz in at this point and say, I think Christy's on that diet right now because she's...
Well, I'm going to try it. I would rather, no one has tried it yet to give it a chance, but it's you guys are downing it so fast that I think that you should try it before you cut it.
Okay,
murder it, butcher it.
We're not murdering and butchering it, but here's the thing.
Yeah.
In talk radio, if we sat here and said,
"Oh, this is a wonderful
I'm so excited
diet.
to
I love
eat
it."
salmon," well, there wouldn't be anything to say.
There's chicken on there. There's tilapia on there, and you were saying it was doable.
I said it was doable, but that doesn't mean as a radio host that I can't make fun of it. Like, for example, in the Accelerate Cycle food list, the unlimited food you can eat, salmon, sole, flounder, catfish, tilapia, light tuna, chicken breast, which would only serve Rick, turkey breast, ground turkey, and egg whites. Yeah, but that's not unlimited. Unlimited is like a bag of Cheetos.
Well, it depends on what your goal is.
Okay.
I mean, if you wanted to eat unlimited bags of Cheetos, you could.
Yeah, but would it be great if that lose weight?
Well, yes, of course. Can someone make a diet Cheeto for us besides the baked ones?
Yes, thank you.
Well,
thank you. Well, but I guess I just look at...
Here's something that Dr. Moreno says I think out of all of this makes the most sense health-wise and weight loss across the board. By cleaning up your diet, get rid of fast foods, sweets, refined grains, and eat more like you were in cycle 1. He goes, it will improve your digestive health, help clear sugar from the blood, and to boost the fat burning and discourage fat storage. I mean, mainly, not eating fatty foods, too many sweets, drinking too much soda, drinking too much, gorging yourself on Snickers bars and chocolate cake. If you cut that out and eat other things, I think you will lose weight, just period.
And life won't be worth living.
Well, that's what I'm wondering.
All right, I'm going to close out the segment.
Okay.
My name is Sandra Beck. I'm the host of Motherhood Talk Radio. My fat foo fighters are Christy Holly and Rick Swanson. Come back after the break and watch them duke it out over the 17-day diet, which is written by Dr. Mike Moreno, and it's available at Amazon and other places around town. Check us out on iTunes, TogiNetRadio.com, and on Motherhood Talk Radio. When we come back after the break, we're going to talk about killing the Big Mac attack.
Mom, here's your show, Motherhood Talk Radio, giving you interesting, inspiring, and influential information as you navigate everything from childcare to corporate formation. This is Motherhood Talk Radio, and we'll be right back after these. Join us for Self-Aid Success Stories with Helen Wu, Wednesday nights at 10, 9 Central on TogiNet.com. Helen Wu was born and raised in San Francisco's Chinatown, and after a very difficult upbringing, fighting depression, abuse, and addictions, she finally finds herself genuinely happy inside and out. Helen believes in taking our positive thinking and doing something positive to achieve a positive outcome. She's here to make a positive difference in your life, to be your game changer, your aha moment mentor. She's ready to help both men and women get into a better place. Helen Wu is also the author of Self-Aid Success Stories, 25 Success Stories from Successful Entrepreneurs. Inspired by Ellen DeGeneres, Helen wants the world to know that just because we find ourselves in a difficult situation doesn't mean we have to stay there. We can aid ourselves to a better life. So join us for Self-Aid Success Stories with Helen Wu. Wednesday nights at 10, 9 Central on TogiNet.com. Everyday Autism Miracles with Shannon Penrod. Friday afternoons at 2, 1 Central on TogiNet.com. Life after an autism spectrum diagnosis doesn't have to be difficult. It can be joyful, happy, and filled with hope. Join Shannon Penrod, author, speaker, coach, and mom of a 6-year-old recovering from autism for this inspirational hour of hope. She's even authored a series of children's autism books with her son, Jim. For more information about the books, Shannon, and Everyday Autism Miracles, go to her website, shannonpenrod.com. From there, you can also get to her other websites, blogs, and connections. On Everyday Autism Miracles, you'll hear stories from parents whose children have made miraculous strides. You'll also get the inside dish on therapies, treatments, supplements, and how to get funding to help you afford them. Miracles abound in the autism community, so tune in for Everyday Autism Miracles to listen, share, laugh, and surround yourself with hope. Everyday Autism Miracles with Shannon Penrod. Friday afternoons at 2, 1 Central on TogiNet.com. Welcome back to Motherhood Talk Radio, the most powerful voice in women's issues. For more information, check out the website, motherhoodtalkradio.com. Now, let's get back to the show with your hosts, Sandra Beck and Christy Holly.
Hey, mamas. My name is Sandra Beck, and the fat fighters in the office here today, Christy, Holly, and Rick Swanson, were duking it out at the break. At one point, Christy swung her sneakered foot at Rick.
I know, I tried to kick me.
Yeah, you did. You almost kicked him, and you called him an ass. Whoops.
So this diet is guaranteed to piss you off and make you burn more calories by being angry and lashing out at people.
You're so supportive.
That's right. When I was looking in this book, it's like, you know, there's a list of great calorie burners. Lashing out and kicking people should be on there.
I know. We should amend this.
Could you be on a diet every week? Because you're really funny when you haven't eaten.
I am trying to be on a diet every week. Jeez.
I know.
Oh, see, I thought it was something else. It's just the diet.
What?
Oh. No, why you're squirrely every week. I was like, oh, I thought something else was going on. But no, it's just you're on a diet.
What did you think was going on?
Oh, don't go there, Rick. You're already kicked and called an ass. Tread lightly.
I know she's going to come in the office and just, like, beat on me.
I know. It'll be sound effects. I'll be calling blow by blow. Christy Holly veers to the left. Rick Swanson dodges down. And you just get him with a hammer fist.
And the whole time, you'll be happy. You're like, I'm burning calories, bitch.
Oh, you cannot say that. I don't say
what?
Beep. Beep.
You can't beat me out. You're not the moderator of radio.
You can't cuss. This is a
Why?
Christian radio show.
Since when?
You're not a Christian.
I learned from the best.
I am.
I am too. So is Rick. Sorry, God. We'll just keep going. All right. So back on target. Are you guys done with your latest?
No, Rick wanted to bring something up.
Okay.
Oh, yes. About the issue
stupid
I was
diet
having.
guy. He puts the
looking at my notes.
Stupid diet guy. That's
oh,
right.
This is the problem I'm having. This is one of the problems. He says that, in the final stage, like cycle 4 of the diet, you can eat and drink whatever you want on the weekends as long as you're eating healthy during the week. However, I'm like, then you're going to have to be on this diet forever because you're going to gain weight every weekend.
I believe it says 3 meals. I don't think it says, go crazy. It does say don't binge and pig out.
So what we did in Flagstaff this weekend would count as binging and pigging out? Maybe a little.
I heard about that. I saw some of the carnage left over in the car.
Well, I'm sure if we brought it back with us, it's all over my body.
Well, I think at one point I texted Rick from the hotel room saying, my tummy hurts. And I forget, Rick, what did I eat?
Oh, you ate it's chips, candy, cookies, food, and the thing that just did me in. And she's like, yeah, and I finished up with clam chowder. I'm like, oh, no wonder you're sick. I was like, that has not mixed even in my book. Wow. Clam chowder in the top of everything.
It was good.
Was it?
Good.
So it was worth it.
Yeah, and I had a half a pound of fudge, too.
Half a pound?
Was that a half a pound or a pound did you get?
I don't know. Was it a whole pound?
I think it was a pound. Because we were saying,
you were sick.
Oh, that's good resistance for the pound to carry it around.
See, now you're learning. Now you're learning the diet.
I could have just, for all of the enjoyment I had, I could have just, wiped it on my thighs and kept going.
I know.
It was really good, though, I have to tell you. But when I read this book, the 17-day diet, it says a single high-fat meal does damage to your heart. Just one of them does damage to your heart.
I know, that's scary.
A single one?
I read that after. And I was like, oh, my God, I did a lot of damage. No, it's scary.
Do you think a pound of fudge with walnuts counts as a high-fat meal?
That's like a power punch. Boom!
Maybe.
To your heart.
Maybe.
I would think that the chips probably packed a
bigger wallop.
bigger.
Yeah, we did. We ate a bag of Doritos. We went through a bag of
I
Munchkins.
ate that whole bag of Cheetos myself.
You did.
I did. I
You
totally
did not share it with me at all.
I left them up there, and you snooze, you lose. Literally.
I went to sleep. I woke up and the Cheeto bag was done.
Done. I
Wow.
saved your ass.
Yeah.
Were you guys like in a food coma the whole time?
Pretty much. Yeah, we had 6 hours to drive out. I think we
You mean
knocked
personally
down.
that I could eat, or that we could eat, just that we could eat?
No, that we could eat together the amount of food we ate this weekend. Because we knocked back a bag of chips on the way to Flagstaff, 6-hour drive. And we stopped to eat. And then you took a nap, and I ate the fudge. Then I woke up, you woke up and ate the bag of Cheetos while I slept. Then we went out to dinner.
But we didn't eat lunch. We totally skipped the meal that day.
Yeah, but I think one giant bag of Doritos is 1,200 calories.
See, there you go.
Yep. But yeah, that old adage, all things in moderation, which makes me think, if a hamburger is going to stop your heart, then why not just go for it? Eat all the junk you can and hope your ticker hangs in there for the long run.
Well, I remember that in college, taking a nutrition class, and then the teacher's like, well, if you have anything genetic in your family, it almost doesn't matter what you eat, healthy or not, you're kind of screwed. And if you eat one bad meal or eat some bad fatty foods as a kid, that can mess you up later in life. I'm like, that is the most depressing, unmotivated thing you said in class. Why am I here? I'm wasting my time. So I just sat in the class and ate a cheeseburger. I'm like, yeah, screw you.
And you're still here.
Yeah, amazing, huh?
Because that's the thing. It's this thing that's it's like this hamburger, this high-fat meal does heart damage. It's like living does heart damage. I mean, every day I wake up, my heart is beating. It's wearing out.
Living in L.A. with all the smog is definitely just waking up and breathing. Yeah, that's killing you quick.
That's true. Between the dust and the smog and the
so which is
environmental
worse,
toxins.
Dust and smog and allergens and pollutants, or eating the damn hamburger?
That's right. Well, but I was thinking about the hamburgers. When we look at French women, French women have.
You look at French women?
Well, I don't look at French women. You look at French women.
No, I do not. Braided armpit hair just does it for me.
I think there's some mighty fine Parisian women that take exception to that. Either way.
Probably. Okay, anyway, sorry to interrupt.
Well, but they eat a high-fat diet, and they drink lots of wine. And according to recent statistics, French women have the lowest body mass index. That's the measure of weight taken into account with someone's height of all of Europe.
But do they eat a lot of the high-fat stuff?
Well, according to this book, they do. But they said that they drink red wine, and they
drink
eat
more alcohol.
Yeah, but it can't be just any kind of alcohol.
Red wine.
It can't be the stuff you drink. Do you drink red wine?
I have. Yeah, not all the time. I can start.
Well, that's what they said. It's
that alcohol diet is what I'm willing to go try.
No, playing the piano.
Oh my God, you guys listen. Christy's yelling at her kids. Oh, sorry.
So smooth.
Oh, whoops. Oh, but you know what? That's just not fair because the French women already have really good clothes, a really cool accent. They shouldn't be thin, too. That's just not fair.
I don't know much about French women.
Well, when I was over there, they were really good looking. I got to tell you, the Parisian women were very pretty. But I'm a girl, so I rate them on different criteria.
Really?
So I do. I don't really look at the same things you look at. The two parts, I noticed they have eyes and a head.
Just eyes and a head, that's it.
Got eyes and a head, wow.
Yeah.
They're more than just boobs and ass. Okay. There are 17 ways. He seems to get stuck on the 17 in this book.
Well, that's the name of the diet, so you kind of have to,
I know. Right? But it's like a little, it's like I look at the marketing and advertising, cycle 1, accelerate, cycle 2, activate, cycle 3, achieve,
yeah, it's all,
cycle
it's all
4,
gimmicky.
arrive.
Yeah, gimmick. It's a gimmick.
Cycle 5, aneurysm, thud. Okay. But
I am so sorry I brought this book over or even shared it with you.
We're not making fun of it, per se.
Okay. But here's the thing.
Okay.
They want you to work out for 17 minutes.
Right.
And the things that they give you, 17 ways to burn more calories without jogging. Run errands. Yeah, I'm like, that's kind of... I like this one, fidget frequently. So if I had, like, an epileptic seizure, like, every 5 minutes, I'd be thin.
You'd be burning more calories than just sitting there.
Yeah. Or, Rick, I could hit you with something, cause nerve damage. You could twitch. You could twitch yourself thin.
So it's always just looking on the bright side here.
I am. Oh, get on top. If you skip the passive missionary position and climb on top, you burn 4.5 more calories per minute than you would just laying there. That's true.
That makes sense.
That makes sense, and I will go buzz in and say, that's true.
Will you say
Yes,
that?
I will.
Have you ever gotten on top like that with, like a bagel in your hand or a piece of pizza? Because it's hard to lay and have sex and eat on your back, but you could do that sitting on top.
Okay.
What?
Like you're eating?
Well, you don't usually sit and eat while you're having sex, at least.
But you could. If you were on top.
But the object is to burn calories, not to, like, eat them while you're, doing your thing.
Point taken. I just think it would be really fun if you're already in the, like, what was it, cowgirl, reverse cowgirl position. You could be...
You should wear your heart rate monitor and see how many calories you burn.
Yeah, I'd much rather eat a hamburger. Okay, let's see. Rock out. You could dance. That's a good one. You could have sex. I thought we covered that. That shouldn't count as one of his 17. I'm just going to buzz in and say he should not put that. And they put kissing on here. Every minute you kiss someone, you burn 1 calorie.
Oh, please.
Like,
1 calorie?
How did you 1 calorie.
What?
Look, I burned a tick.
Wow. I don't know.
Kick up your heels, dancing. See, I'm just going to say, Doctor, you did not do very good in coming up with 17 ways to burn more calories without jogging, because I think I've come up with 17 better ways. Yeah,
Such as?
I could too. Yeah, like watching Rick kick Christy. watching Christy and Rick have a slap fight. That would burn some calories.
Not on you.
No.
But it would be fun, so.
Yeah. How about laughing? Like, I wonder how many calories laughing burns, because you're actually,
burns more than 1 calorie.
How do you know?
You stupid diet guy. That's how he knows.
I'm just guessing. I wasn't...
guessing?
Yeah, well, it seems like this clown is, too. I mean, doctor is, too. Yes, I call
them is fighting words.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, you're lucky I haven't read the whole thing.
She come back
have my next week, I'm going to report what is going on with my 17-day diet, because I'm going to give it a shot.
Way to go, Christy Holly. My name is Sandra Beck. I'm the host of Motherhood Talk Radio, along with these fighting children, Rick Swanson and Christy Holly. And when we come back from the break, we're going to find out if Christy is crabby because she hasn't eaten or because she has PMS. And conversely enough, the 17-day diet talks about how to eat to beat PMS. You can check us out on iTunes. You can check us out on Motherhood Talk Radio, or come back and listen to us live at TogiNet.com.
Mom, here's your show, Motherhood Talk Radio, giving you interesting, inspiring, and influential information as you navigate everything from childcare to corporate formation. This is Motherhood Talk Radio, and we'll be right back after these. Coming live from Seattle, Washington, home of the biggest and best internet companies on the World Wide Web, it's SEO Radio, starring Brandon Knott. Tuesday nights at 10 Central, 8 p.m. Pacific on TogiNet.com. SEO Radio. This pioneering internet and social media entrepreneur will share some of his most super efficient opportunities with you, small business owners, and future entrepreneurs to help you build a future like Amazon or Expedia Online. There's never been a marketing strategy that's been so effective in allowing small businesses to compete with the big boys. And Brandon now helps you learn these easy as 1, 2, 3. SEO. For more on Brandon, check out his website, SeattleOrganicSEO.com. SEO Radio. Get set for SEO Radio, starring Brandon Knott. Tuesday nights at 10 Central, 8 p.m. Pacific on TogiNet.com. Innovation and insight, problems and solutions, capitalizing on your ideas and efforts. That's all a part of Changing the World One Invention at a Time with Rick Rowe. Thursday evenings at 6, 5 Central on TogiNet.com. Rick will be sharing stories of innovation, invention, inspiration, and overcoming obstacles with guests who have been there, done that, and are doing that. Rick will be asking the right questions, helping you identify the real problems, and showing you how to act on your ideas by increasing consumer confidence and, more importantly, increasing your confidence to act on your ideas. For even more information, go to ThinkTech, that's TEK, globally.com. Then join us as Rick and his guests teach us how to develop new ideas and create new products, new businesses, new jobs. And together, let's get our economy growing again. It's Changing the World One Invention at a Time with author and inventor Rick Rowe. Thursday evenings at 6, 5 Central on TogiNet.com. Welcome back to Motherhood Talk Radio, the most powerful voice in women's issues. For more information, check out the website, motherhoodtalkradio.com. Now, let's get back to the show with your hosts, Sandra Beck and Christy Holly.
Hey, mamas, this is Sandra Beck, and we are here today on Motherhood Talk Radio with Christy Holly and Rick Swanson, who have apparently ironed out their differences.
We're friends now.
You're friends.
For now.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Yeah, we don't want kicking and name-calling, unless it's on the air. If it's off the air, it doesn't count. Yeah.
Oh.
So, Christy, I got to say, you're very, very animated today.
You know what? I had some coffee today, too. I was just thinking, I don't feel like I'm in a bad mood. I feel like I've been running around all day, and I'm like that.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm thinking, it's either PMS or not eating or...
That was my guess.
Rude. No, there's no PMS next week, so you can look forward to that.
Oh, good.
I know.
You're scheduling it now. That's nice.
I know. And then I've eaten. No, I'm good with the food thing, I think it's just running around and knowing I'm right back to where I was. I have a lot of stuff to do. I've been worked at my grandma's today, had to run from there to here to get my kids, to get back up here. So it's, one of those days.
It is one of those
And usually I have somebody to watch the kids on Tuesdays, so I don't have the stress of worrying about who's going to get them. So.
Yes, it was a terrible segment without you.
I'm sure it
we
was.
just really missed you.
I'm sure.
I was looking to get back to the show topic at hand. You can eat to beat PMS. But I'm thinking...
Do tell.
Okay. Well, first of all, Rick, sorry, you can't answer some of these, but...
No, I don't.
Yeah. Do you have any of the following symptoms right before and during your period, Christy? We're gonna just poke at you today.
Right on.
Depression.
Bring it. Yes.
Headache.
No.
I have that. Food cravings.
Yes.
Float.
Yeah.
Cramps.
No.
Feelings of sadness.
Yes.
Desire to withdraw from social situations.
Yes.
Irritability.
Oh, yes.
Fatigue.
Hell yes.
Anxiety.
Yeah.
Nightmares.
Maybe.
Nausea.
Sometimes.
Mood swings.
Yes.
Breast tenderness.
No.
Crying jags.
Yes.
Sleep disturbances.
Yes.
Hot flashes.
No.
Weight gain.
Yes.
It's amazing the species still exists, because we have to go through this every month to have this. And the good doctor comes up with the solution of eating salmon and other fish while on your period. Has he not heard of chocolate?
Maybe not. Can we put the chocolate on the salmon?
Like a fishsicle? Yo!
Like we could use the dark chocolate. It has lots of antioxidants in it. I think that should help.
Yeah, because I'm looking at this going, if I'm on my period and I'm feeling snarky and all sorts of... Yes, that too. Do I want to eat salmon with asparagus, beets, cucumbers, parsley, spinach, and tomatoes? I'd rather blow my brains out.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and say we should try it and see if it works. Because if you prepare salmon the proper way, it could be good.
It could be good, but when you're dozing on your period...
Salmon, so...
All right, so next time we're cycling, Christy, we're heading over to Rick's mom's house.
Okay.
Bang on the door. Salmon, we need out.
You should be like, what are you guys doing here? Hey, we were just exercising. We need salmon.
Right, Rick said we could come here and eat. Don't blame us.
I know.
It's not my fault. Yeah.
Not my fault. Okay, I'm going to see how much you guys know about nutrition at popular restaurants. Are you ready for your test?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, for those of you playing along at home, what?
Is there a prize?
Yeah, the prize is you get to get off the air.
Oh.
Okay, yes, there'll be a prize at the end, Rick, just for you, if you play along. Okay, now there's 4 answers. For those of you playing at home, there's 4 answers. So, which 6-inch sandwich at Subway has the fewest calories? The Subway Club, the tuna salad, the roast beef, or the steak and cheese? Christy, I'm going to go to you first. A. Subway Club. Rick?
Well, this is not really fair. I kind of already know this answer.
Oh, okay, Mr. Subway. I know everything.
It's the roast beef.
Diet guy.
It's the roast beef sandwich.
It's the roast beef. The correct answer is roast beef, weighing in at 310 calories. The Subway Club, he only beat you by 10 calories.
Well, that was a good job.
Yes, 320 calories. The steak and cheese is 380, and the tuna salad sandwich whops in at 530 calories.
And everybody thinks like that's going to be the healthy choice.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, here we go. McDonald's. I think, Christy, you have the edge on Rick on this one.
I think I don't now. I'm not feeling confident.
He's Mr. Joe Subway, and you're Miss Jane
Do I
McDonald.
want the edge?
Yeah,
Go to McDonald's.
you have the edge at fast food. That's kind of a double-edged sword. Okay, which breakfast item at McDonald's has the most calories? The steak, egg, and cheese bagel, the hotcakes with syrup, the egg McMuffin, or the sausage burrito? Ooh.
Probably a sausage burrito. Oh, whoops.
Sorry, I did not.
You did.
Okay.
This is my turn. Yeah, I'm going to pick the burrito, too. I'm sorry.
Wait, are you both going with the burrito?
Yeah, I'm going with the burrito.
Wow, guess what? You would both be wrong. The correct answer, because it's the most calories, is the steak, egg, and cheese burrito, which has a whopping 600.
We said the burrito.
I said burrito.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, steak, egg, and cheese bagel.
Oh.
That has 660 calories. The hotcakes have 530. The egg McMuffin and the sausage burrito are only 300 calories each.
Oh, okay.
So, okay.
Well, I'm 0 for 2.
Back to Subway. Which salad at Subway has the most calories? Black Forest ham salad with fat-free dressing. They all have fat-free dressing, so let's just leave that alone. Black Forest ham salad, turkey breast salad, sweet onion chicken teriyaki, or the veggie delight?
I think it's the teriyaki one.
I don't really know.
That has the most calories? Black Forest, turkey breast, sweet onion chicken, or veggie delight?
I'll pick sweet onion chicken just because.
You would be correct, sir.
I said sweet onion chicken too.
You would be correct, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're both be correct.
Wow.
That's 235 calories. The Black Forest ham salad has 145 calories, and the veggie delight, you might as well not even eat it.
That's only half 200. That's like a snack bar.
Yeah, I'm like
nothing.
My $6. I don't want an 85-calorie meal.
Yeah.
Now, Rick has an interesting. I'm going to do a sidebar here. Rick has an interesting theory about the women who make his sandwiches at Subway.
I did share it with you, so now you know how I operate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you like to explain your theory?
Well, we were eating at Subway one night, and I was complaining to Sandra. I'm like, dang it, the skinny girl's making my sandwich. And she's like, huh? I'm like, when it comes to food preparation, I want the fat girl to make my food.
Because she really puts it on there for you, huh?
They do. They like to eat. I'm like, good, she knows what's good, so she's going to put extra stuff on there for me. The other girl's like, here's a dash of mayo. I'm like, no, give me a line. You know?
I think you're right. I'm going to have to...
As bad as it sounds, I'm like, my experience is that the really skinny people that look like they don't eat are the worst when they're serving food. They're like, ew, you know?
It's true. It's true. I mean, we have seen this phenomenon at Taco Bell. We have seen it at places where they make the food where you can see it. And the heavier the food preparer is, especially if they're female, the better off they are in making you like a great big thick taco or like lots of cheese. And
exactly.
That's a good thing.
Good point.
Okay. So now Christy is attending to, what is it, Hannah, bloody nose? We have a bloody nose in the kitchen, so she's going to leave us for another minute. I'm going to ask you, Rick,
Sure.
Which muffin at Dunkin' Donuts has the most calories? How are you on your muffins?
I don't know. I'll see if I can figure it out.
Okay, a corn muffin, coffee cake muffin, a blueberry muffin, or a honey bran raisin muffin. Which one has the most calories? Corn, coffee cake, blueberry, or honey bran?
I'm going to think it's the coffee cake.
And Christy, would you like to give us your non-bloody nose answer?
Well, those are trick questions. Blueberry.
I hate to say it, the correct answer is coffee cake muffin. Has the most calories at 630. The blueberry actually had the least at 480 calories, which is still a lot.
Yeah, I think it also depends on where the muffin is from.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Are you familiar with Dunkin' Donuts product line?
No, I am not.
Okay. Good to know. You just said that with such authenticity.
I know.
Yes, I studied up on muffins and their calorie count.
Well, I know Starbucks has very high calories.
There's a Starbucks question.
Now the pressure.
The pressure's on because you used to work at Starbucks, and your sister works at Starbucks, and your other sister works at Starbucks. Oh, my God, you better get this right.
Oh, no.
I'm so nervous for you. Okay. Which 16-ounce drink at Starbucks has the most calories? Hot chocolate, flavored latte, cappuccino, or cafe mocha?
Hot chocolate.
Or cafe mocha, depending on what part of the country you're from.
I say I have the hot chocolate.
I go with the
You
mocha.
say the hot chocolate. What do you say?
Mocha.
See, and Carrie in Texas has typed in cafe mocha as well. The correct answer, you are correct, Christy Holly. Hot chocolate at 300 calories.
Thank you very much.
Is it because of the milk?
No, it's because of the syrups that go in there. Because you put chocolate in there, and then you put vanilla syrup in there. Like you pump for the 16-ounce, I think it's 6 pumps of chocolate and 6 pumps of vanilla, and then it depends on if you get whole milk or non-fat milk.
Wow, and that's those syrups are probably high fructose corn syrup laced with artificial colorants and dyes.
I mean, it's 6 pumps, and they're give you a lot in a pump. I don't know if it's 1 tablespoon a pump.
Wow.
It's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot of sugar. So next time I go in there, I should just rot the teeth out of my head and just, buy bigger pants.
And plus the whipped cream that goes on top, too.
That's true, and I do always get it with whipped cream. So now what's interesting is in the burning off of calories, we say that hot chocolate is 300 calories, we would have to go to a 45-minute dance class, aerobics class, to burn off that one hot chocolate. And if you ate a general hamburger, like one of those super burgers that we see, that are about 600 calories a serving, you have to work out for 90 minutes. Now, the best part
at full intensity, right?
It doesn't even say that. It's just, at that point, you better just work out all day to burn off that meal. But we're going to leave you with this thought that the bag of Cheetos that Christy ate over the weekend in one sitting.
Not in one sitting. It took me 3 days.
Okay.
I ate the whole thing. 2,000
calories would take her approximately 6 hours to burn off that bag of Cheetos. My name is Sandra Beck. I'm the host of Motherhood Talk Radio, along with Christy Holly and Rich Swanson, a.k.a. Stupid Diet Guy. Check us out next week when we have the PMS show, or actually I think we have a guest.
Thank you for being a part of Motherhood Talk Radio with Sandra Beck and Christy Holly on TogiNet.com. Join us every Tuesday as